I don't know what kind of thumbnail that was. I just like posed. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna hold the ceiling because why the heck not? It works. But yeah, so I guess for now we'll just play the waiting game. My nose itches. Yeah, okay, we're good. Get my headphone. Got that. Okay. And we're all set up. Now just to play the waiting game. See who's gonna show up to this bad boy. All right, here we go. I gotta get comfortable. My goodness, I gotta crack my back. Oh, hello. Yo. There we go. Crack my back too. Like Kirkpatrick. Freaking pop. That was a loud pop. Yo, all right, we got people showing up. 6 people in here right now. Whoever put the 2 likes first, y'all are the best. Like, thank you so much for all the support and such. But yeah, so with this review, since people are starting to show up, with this review at the end of it, I decided I'm gonna do like a little thing, and it'll mainly be something I do at least for the next few episode reviews. So what I'm gonna do is at the very end, I'm gonna update you guys on just things that are going on, because obviously this being a really crazy time period, I'm gonna be updating you guys on like what's going on, because obviously you guys know if you've seen the videos, you know. When you're gonna make a Bakugan video, I've made constant Bakugan videos. All you gotta do is go and check them out. You know, they're all here. But yeah, you know, but they're here. More will be coming, but just be patient with me during this time period because a lot is going on, as I've said, and I'll explain that further on, you know, later on in the video. So I'll explain what's going on. Jay's, yo, my boy, what's going on, Jay? How's it going, man? Anybody who doesn't know Jay, he is a big time fan of Bakugan, and also he's a fan of Beyblade too. He's one of the guys I met at Anime Expo last year. Obviously, it not happening this year, which stinks, but you know, met him there. Go and show this dude some love because he's really awesome. He's just such an awesome dude to just hang around with. He's also really tall. Like, I feel short next to the guy. I'm 6'3". He's like 6'6", 6'7". He's a really tall dude, and I feel short next to him. But yeah, definitely go and show him some love for sure. But yeah, man, I know it's just stay safe out there, everybody, and all that good stuff. But right now, we're going to get into the episode review for the latest episode of Beyblade Burst Super King, the newest series, season 5, you know. That being episode number 7. So, with it being 7, 7 are my favorite numbers. It's also my lucky number. So, hopefully, something pretty good happens with this. I know we're getting towards the beginning of it, but yeah, maybe they'll have some big time development at the end. But yeah, 6'6". Still, he's a freaking tall dude. I'm 6'3", and I feel short next to him. But yeah, he's a tall dude, man. 6'6". But yeah, anyways, let's get into this episode. Let's see what's gonna happen with this. All right, here we go. Like I said, big time updates on stuff after the episode review. So of course the intro. I'm probably not gonna be skipping over the intro or anything. I'm only 6'4". You're taller than I am, dude. I'm 6'3". You're an inch taller than I am. But yo, I just every time I look at the intro, I just get so hyped, dude. Because they show Hikaru, they show Hyuga, they show the evil energy, whoever it is, they're hinting at it. It's like purple, it's like a purple and black one and a purple and red one. So I'm really thinking it's gonna be like 2 different like evils with this. I don't know. Something's just I feel that in my gut, you know? Does anybody else? I'm gonna pause it real quick. Anybody else get that feeling that there's gonna be 2 different evils? Which I mean, it would make sense since there's 2 different protagonists with this. Obviously, Hikaru and Hyuga, one for each one to face. Like, imagine antagonist with a left rotation bay, obviously for Hyuga, or no, obviously for Hikaru, and then a antagonist with a right rotation bay, that being for Hyuga. I'm definitely feeling that myself. Just seeing like the purple and black silhouette, like whatever the big ball of energy is. Obviously, they haven't shown it off yet, but you're definitely getting that vibe with that. And then the bay that's actually on the ground facing off against Hyperion, and it's purple, not purple, it's red and black, you know? So there's one that's purple and black, and there's one that's red and black. And it would make sense that they each had their own antagonists that they have to fight. But yeah, man, that'll be sick. Two major antagonists in one season. That's something I've done with my skit series. Obviously, even with my skit series now, I've got 3 antagonists. But we haven't seen that with Beyblade, I don't believe, like that crazy level. You know, it's always been just mainly one, just the main one. But yeah, maybe it's Fire and Hearts. I doubt that because Fire and Hearts definitely turned good at the end of Cho Z. But we'll get more into that discussion at the end. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it. And then Rantaro, Cisco, Free, Louis, Drum, Iga, Shu, Vault, all these legends, dude. And also whoever they're gonna bring back too. They gotta bring back more characters. You guys already know. They don't show everybody off. They show off a good amount, and they're showing off all these top power legendary bladers, man. All right, here we go. Okay, boys and girls. So we're at the GT Stadium. Hyuga and Hikaru, they're battling. Ranjiro's battling as well. So is this a tournament? So is the tournament starting now? Maybe this is like a tournament going on right now, and they've already just announced it. Because they're all doing battles. Okay. Ranjiro wins big time. So all the powerful bladers, Ranjiro, Hyuga, Hikaru. I don't think Rantaro's in it. I don't think. Hyperion gets a burst. Hyuga, Ranjiro. Okay, man. Hi, Dad. What's up, Apocalypse? How's it going, man? Hyuga and Hikaru's friends are taking pictures and looking in the stands. So Hikaru, Hyuga, and Rentaro. Oh, shoot! Wait a minute. That's a kind of cool system. Okay, so they have like a preliminary, sort of, and then whoever made it by the preliminary, they got to face some of the legendary bladers. I just had to rewind. I'm pretty sure I saw Rantaro versus Ranjiro. So let's definitely like some poetic justice, because obviously Ranjiro seeing himself a little bit weaker than his older brother Rantaro. Yeah. Dude. Hype. So much hype, man. All right, so yeah, Hikaru, Hyuga, and Ranjiro. Oh, and now they got their next matches. So yeah, it's Rantaro versus Ranjiro, so a battle of the brothers. And then we've got, it's a rematch, dude. It's Cisco versus Hyuga again. Cisco's going to be trying to get some payback. He's not going to hold back anything because he got bursted by Hyperion. So he's got a chip on his shoulder. It's Cisco. And then Vault versus Hikaru. That's going to be a sick battle, man. That's going to be a really, really good battle. I see Vault coming out on top, or maybe, I don't know. I just can't see him losing right now. I can't. So Hikaru's going to put up a good fight, but Vault going full power, I think, has got this. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot! And they're all happening at once. Whoa, hold up, because there's 3 stadiums. Okay. Oh, wow. And they all hit the center, and there's a lot of energy going back. Oh, shoot! Valkyrie bursted. What? Wait, dude, there's so much going on. My goodness. I love it. I love it because there's 3 different battles going on at once, but there's so much happening at once. First of all, Brave Valkyrie bursted King Helios like right away with the contact. Dang. Ooh. Cisco wasn't playing around. Show the video. I can't show the video because copyright. There's rules with this. You got to keep that in mind with this. Can't physically show it because copyright. That's why you don't see a lot of people showing it off or anything. If they do a reaction, or Zanky does a reaction, you might show some of the pics and stuff, but can't physically show it because copyright's thing. Just putting that out there. But yeah, Hyuga got bursted. Hyperion got bursted by Satan, so that Hyuga's once again got a big old chip on his shoulder. And the 2 Ragnaroks, it's a stamina battle. Ragnarok! They're both killing Ragnarok. Who's got it? Ooh, Ranjiro wins it with a spin finish. Okay. So Ranjiro takes out Rantaro. He's like, yeah, man, he's a win. Because he even sees his own brother as a rival. But yeah. Let's see. If my theory is correct, the characters are going to be reintroduced in the order of the theme song. That honestly, I would not be surprised about that. I really, really wouldn't. They would have Shu go after Drum, maybe. Well, yeah, I mean, that would make sense because Shu they obviously didn't show in GT. So Shu and Drum have never met at this point, you know? Like they haven't. I don't believe so. So that would be good for the story, even because we got finally get to see Shu come back and then also Drum base him. So but yeah, man. It's a pretty good theory. I like it. Rantaro shook. Ranjiro's just over there dancing. He's like, yeah, one, let's go. And they both lost. So Hikaru and Hyuga both lost. So, they're frustrated. And Hyuga, I don't think got a good launch in with that battle. Now Hyuga's practicing his launch. Seems like his will's a little low. Maybe he's trying to fully awaken. He did a little bit in the battle with Cisco, but during this battle, it just kind of vanished, because he set his eyes on it. Maybe he just got overconfident with this one. So he's launching a lot, Hyuga is. Now he's just walking outside. He seems definitely discouraged because Hikaru got his launch down. Hyuga was able to do it once, but after that, he didn't fully get down. He's like, what do I have to do to get stronger? Like to strengthen my launch. And he's launching. Go, shit. Vault showed up behind him. Okay. He probably said, working on your shooting form? Then he looked back. He's like, no, I'm not doing anything. Can you do a sparking shoot? Okay. Can I do a sparking shoot? I mean, go shoot. Yeah. Let's see. Stop telling Kimbo that. I don't know what people are saying, but like good vibes in here. Just saying. But yeah, I can do a sparking shoot, just full power launch, just getting that full wind up and launch power in there is the main thing. Can Hyuga do a sparking shoot? He did against Cisco, but right now, it's like, don't know, he's having trouble with it. Do you have a bomb with your bay? I carry my bays everywhere. I just got Hydra inside right now because I literally took a shower and then came outside. And also Koshidra and Leonis I've been holding a lot because of life events, which I'll get into more later. Just patience. But yeah, for now, let's get into the episode review because I know people are waiting for you to get all the way through it. He's like, what's up with my shoe? Vault's talking with Hyuga. Oh! Vault? Okay. Vault's talking with Hyuga right now, and he showed a picture of Shu. Like, Korenai Shu. He's coming back. It's giving you hype because they're starting to introduce some of the other characters, dude. Or at least make references to them right now and then setting up for when they come back. But showed off a picture of Shu, showing off what he looked like in the first season. Like all those battles, then he was just so strong and his shooting power was crazy. Maybe it'll be Shu that's the one that makes Hyuga fully awaken his power. Or both of them even. It would make sense. The Spriggan being dual rotation. Vault holding up his Valkyrie. Probably just how about having the bond with your bay and such. Now Hyuga's just holding up his bay and just waving around. He's waving around Hyperion. That's hilarious. Let's see. Hope everything's good, man. I'll be back in a few. Yeah, Jays, thanks so much for coming by, man. I'll definitely explain things at the end, but yeah, I'll be here. You already know. So Hyuga's looking at Hyperion and he's like, why can't I connect with it? Why can't I hear the full resonance? Then Cisco's just like, it was a good battle, huh? But he wasn't paying attention. He's like, what? He was trying to get the bomb with Hyperion. Everybody's wondering, they're like, what the heck is he doing out there? Probably just trying to get the full resonance and bond with his bay like Vault was talking about, but he's just walking trying to listen to his bay. And then he tripped over a stick and fell in the sand. Oh, man, that's great. I've watched all of your vids. Well, so that's amazing. But yeah, there's 5.2K. That's a lot of videos. And if there's ever anything you haven't seen, just go back and watch it. My channel's an encyclopedia. Let's see. All right, now we're back at the stadium. Hugo's in front of it. He's walking up to the stadium. Maybe he's gonna get it by just fully launching his bay. And that's where he'll fully connect with it. He's imagining a battle with Hikaru. And then she's taking a picture. Their friend's taking a picture. They're talking about the restaurant. Obviously, they're home. Probably about like if you guys train, then you can get food. But he's having a flashback moment right now. Let's see. I'm just making sure that the pause this real quick. I'm just making sure that the chat's okay. Okay, we're good. Can't wait to hear Free Scream, Fafnir, Louis Scream, Long, and a Shoe Scream. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I'm so hyped. Hugo's looking at Hyperion. He's definitely discouraged, you know. He heard a voice and he's so excited. He's like, "You talk to me? Yeah! Hyperion, talk to me! Yeah!" And he's dancing. It's probably somebody that just came in looking for him. And then he looks back and there's his friends. It's like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Worked so hard to get this bond." Like, battle. Whoa, what is her bay, dude? Wait a minute. She's got a. Okay. I gotta, like, somebody's gotta tell me the name of the side characters. Honestly, their names, I don't know them. I know, like, who they are and such, but I don't know their names. Not sure if they said it, but, she's got a Judgment Joker. This thing is literally, like, green, yellow, and red. It looks like some Harlequin, like, New Orleans Joker type stuff. That's really cool. That's a really cool recolor. TT, if you ever made that, I'd be so hyped. Rika's her name. Okay, so Rika is the Joker. Chuck and Gun. I'm guessing. What is Chuck the one with this with the like? What the heck is it? Like, you know how the twisted Cheeto puffs used to look, like that hair. You know, with the curly hair. Is that Chuck? Yeah. So and Gun. Chuck. Okay, so yeah, that is Chuck. All right. So it'll take me a little bit to remember their names, but I'll get Rika, Chuck, and Gun. All right. So for future episodes, I'll know their name. But yeah, Rika's got a Joker. Chuck's got what is that a heaven? Is that a heaven Pegasus? Dude, that's sick. Or is that wait a minute, is that Master Pegasus? Those recolors though are all so cool. That it looks like a Bushin. Yeah, Bushin Ashura. Maybe it's a Heaven Pegasus. Yeah, Heaven Pegasus, Bushin Ashura, and a Judgment Ashura it might be. Okay. But dude, those recolors are so cool. That's wow. TT, if they ever like made recolors and put them in like a I don't know if they're gonna do the random layer collection anymore, but a booster or something, even with those parts, I'd be hyped. Just to be able to get their bays. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Dude, even when it spins, it looks so cool. Wait, let me see the parts. Okay. It is a Judgment Joker. Judgment Joker Zan. Yeah, it looks like Judgment Joker with Zan. Hurricane. Is that Operate? Wow, it's either like Operate or it might be Zone. Okay. Dude, these recolors. Why was that another judgment? I thought he had another bay. He had a heaven combo and then a judgment. Wow. All right. Orbit. Okay. Let's just imagine if it is only Free, Louis, Aiga, Dante, Vault, Taro, and Renjiro to return. If it was just only them, I doubt it'll be only them. They're gonna be bringing in some other people for sure. They've always got surprises, like characters they don't show off on the original artwork. If they put all the characters that they would have in the show, they'd be throwing all their eggs out of the basket at once. And TT loves having some spoilers, you know? They love having some surprises. Like, not so much spoilers, like some spoilers, yeah, on things that are going to happen, but they love having some surprises happen too. Like, for example, in Cho Z, Free coming back. We didn't know about Geist Fafnir originally coming back or being a part of it, or even like Spriggan, for that matter. They put him in towards the end because, you know, big time surprise factor. So imagine who they're going to be having the surprises for this season. I'm hyped. But they all got bursted. Okay. Chuck definitely used a different bay. Yeah, yellow bay, but then the bay that bursted was blue. That's some discontinuity with the story a little bit. But now they're all on the ground. They're tired. They're exhausted. Hyuga's like, come on, I got to battle some more. Just like, we're tired, but you got this. You're strong. You just got to believe in yourself and your bay. Ooh! Helios and Hyperion are lighting up. They just lit up at the same time because of their bonds and such. Dude, I swear if they do some star fragment level like storytelling with this, that they got the power because of that. Nah, because it just hasn't built up like that, you know? But they're getting that resonance. They're getting that resonance with their base because they're both training. He's like, Hyperion actually spoke to me. Yeah! And he's running out to the beach. Oh, he's so happy, man. And they're all running behind him. Gun, Chuck. They're all running. Let me see. And her name, Rika. Okay, it always takes me twice. Hyuga ran to Hikaru. He's like, Hyperion spoke to me. He wants to battle Helios. So they're going to have their own battle. Okay. Morning, bruh. Yo, trio, morning. It's like almost 5 here, but if it's morning time where you're at, that's crazy. And thanks so much for tuning in, for sure. Let me just adjust that a little bit. There we go. 3, 2. Whoa! Wait a minute. Hold on. You do not just throw in a new launch like that. See, this is what I mean by TT just freaking... Oh, dude, that's sick. TT just throwing in a new launch for Hyuga just like that because he got that resonance. All right. 3. He threw his launcher up. 3, 2, and clips it just like how Delta clipped his Diabolos. Like 3, 2. I already like Hyuga's launch a lot. 1, stomps, go, shit. Dude, I might have to try that launch. Dude, that's so sick. And he got the sparking shoot. He's like, what? Helios, Hyperion. They both got their resonance. Both of their sprites are showing up too. Hyperion yelling out. Same thing for Helios. They're starting to awaken their resonance, man. Both bays are lit up. They're both awakening their true resonance, man. Super Strike and King Strike, obviously their special moves. And they both bursted. Oh, and Vault just walked in and saw it. They're impressed. They're like, not bad. You can tell that Cisco, Rantaro, and Vault all see their potential for sure. It's obviously just that they're newer bladers, and they're obviously now they've got like the legendary mentor type of role while also being strong bladers themselves a part of this series, you know, because they got their new bays. But yeah, even Cisco smiling. He's like, not bad. He knows they have power. I mean, Hyperion bursted Satan in a battle. All right. So they're on a plane. Vault, Rantaro, Hikaru, and Hyuga. Hyuga and Hikaru jumping up and down. Vault's walking forward, and Rantaro's by him. They're by a big water fountain. Is that PC Soul? Wait. Dude, that has to be. Just the way that the architecture and the buildings are, and they're on the top of the building. Dude, it looks like it. They're in the woods. They better not. They did it. Oh, no, he's showing up. Get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, I got to catch my breath. Holy crap, almost knocked myself out on the window, jumping around so much. It's my boy. Let's go. Oh, man. Okay. All right. It's my boy Free. Yo. Oh, no. Episode 7, man. I know it's a preview for 8, but 7 was a good episode. Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We are, bro. They're going to show off Fafnir. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. All right. You know there's a lot to talk about. Where are they showing up? Oh, man, I got deep breaths. All right, so talking about the sparking chute. It's basically, the sparking chute is basically what it is. You have your own, obviously, your own form, whatever it is. That's the main thing with the sparking chute and that they're showing off. It's that you have enough power to where you can launch it and you see the true sparks come from the launcher. Don't matter what style you have. We all have different launching powers and such, and, and different forms of launching even, Even if you're actually going to make an ideal, launch for yourself, they're all different. Just the main thing with the sparking launch is just having it where you get that launch down, you get that resonance with your bay, that connection with your bay, and you get that power with the launch. So everything's there, But, yeah. But they're just showing off, their own way of doing the sparking chute. The sparks coming out of the launcher. So the technical way that they're showing is you have your launcher, except they do it differently. They have that where the launcher, you have your launcher grip right here, and they have the launcher facing this way. I'm that type of blader that doesn't have the launcher back that way. I have it where my launcher is this way, and then the string goes out, so it's all one straight fluid type thing with the launch. That's just how my personal style is. I know some people have their launchers that way, but that's just how I launch, They're showing off there's a certain way of doing it. So having the launcher face back and then getting the full power launch with it. It's if your chute's off, then it won't stay in. But keeping your body straight and not moving your arm. So if anybody's ever wondering about their launch, how to up your launch, I'll even say just doing a lot of practice launches myself. The key is, if you're ever doing a launch, the main thing with it is just whenever you launch, like I said, we all have different styles. The launch, the hand where you have your launcher at, when you launch, you don't want to move that. So some people, will be launching and such, and they'll move both hands. That might be why the bay's going out or such. Wherever you want the bay to land in the stadium, you have it where your hands focus there where the launcher is, and you just place that with the one hand. It's kind of like how they do in the game. In the game, anybody who has the 3DS game, they have it where you set up your launch, and then you have it where you set up the other Joy-Con to obviously pull it, to simulate that. But you don't move this arm, or at least in my case, I'm right-handed. So don't move my left hand or my left arm. Keep that straight, and then just big-time launch. If you're left-handed, it's the same thing with your right hand. You just keep that right in there, and then you launch back. Sort of the same thing, but yeah, Oh yeah, you're gonna scream for the next episode preview. Already did, William. You missed it. But yeah, already did. I already freaked out. I'm so hyped. All right, I gotta watch the outro. So Vault, somebody was saying, I can't remember the name, but like they said their theory was that whoever came in, like, whoever they showed off first, they go in the order of who they show off. So with that, that's a little bit of a tough theory because in the intro, I think they showed Drum before they showed Shoe. But in this, I think it's a little bit different. So let's see. They showed off Vault first, then Rantaro, then Cisco, which they all happen. Now Free, which obviously we're gonna see Free next episode. And then Louis, so that would make sense for like, June. Longinus would be coming out. But then after that, it is different. Because after Louis, it's Shoe in this. But in the intro, it's Louis, then I think it's Drum. And then Shoe. So that's a little bit different, I think. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to the beginning just to like just to see that, just to make sure. Okay, I got right at the right part too. So Rantaro, Cisco, Free, Louis. Yeah, yeah, it is different. So it's Louis then Drum in the intro, but then it's Louis and Shoe in the outro. So maybe it'll be that they both show up at the same time. So it might be maybe they have it where they release Dragon and also Spriggan in the same month, which I mean that might make sense because let's see. This month, obviously, that just being Fafnir. I mean, June would just be longest, but with the trend, they might have a random booster coming out with it too. But in July, they release a lot of stuff too. Like in July, they're gonna release a lot. They always release a lot in the summer months, and especially like July. But yeah, maybe we might get Dragon and Spriggan at the same time. But then after that, they show Iga. Well, they show Iga, they show Drum, Iga, and then Shoe. So it is different. Now let me just see the outro again one more time. Okay, got it again. Cisco, Free, Louis. Then they show Shoe after. And then they show Iga. Then they show Rantaro, who we obviously saw him before. But then Drum. So yeah, that is different. They showed Iga last, and then they showed Drum. Time will tell with it, So that theory is kind of wavy. It's kind of wavy because there's two different orders in which they come in. The first ones were correct, but after that, we'll just have to wait to see. But yeah, man. Okay, so now let's talk about stuff. Like I said, just gonna do like a little thoughts of the episode, and then obviously getting into some other stuff at the very end of it. But yeah, obviously next episode, your boy Free is coming back. You guys already know I'm big time hype because I'd say like he's not on like out of bladers and such. If there was any bladers that I'm the most like, I would say it's probably a mixture of like Xhaka and Free because I have the chill demeanor of Free, but also the intensity. I get the intensity of Xhaka because they're both like really, really chill. When you're not battling them, they're both chill. Mainly just Free sarcastic. I'm not really sarcastic, I make like some jokes, but I'm not really a sarcastic dude, But yeah, sometimes I might just like make some little jokes or anything. But both just have really chill demeanors outside of battle. You can tell that. But then when they get in their zone, you better watch out. Because you can't ignore that. You can't ignore that fury. You can't ignore that resonance. You can't ignore that power. You can't ignore that will. That's the thing. And it's like the same thing with me. Like when I just get rolling and I really get in my zone or I get that aura out, y'all already know. You can feel it through your screens, even like how it is right now with the review. But Free's my boy. And it's going to be so sick going back to BC Soul and just even seeing if they switched it up at all, like with the spot, obviously, where he trains and such. Is he using like the same stadium they did before, like the same old Bates Stadium? Is he still training way deep in the woods? He's still training deep in the woods, but like, does he have a new spot in the woods or something? We'll see with time. But I'm really excited to just see him back, man. So they're obviously setting the seeds for the new Fafnir, which we're gonna get at the end of this month. Also, with it being the 10th, I think today's the 10th. Yeah. Also, happy Mother's Day. If you haven't wished your mother happy Mother's Day, if you can, definitely go and do so. I wish my mom happy Mother's Day and such earlier before I came out here to do the review. But yeah. So they're gonna be hyping it up big time, especially Koro. if it's not going to even drop maybe in the next day or two, it'll be dropping sometime this week because it comes out on the 15th. So I wouldn't even be surprised if later on today we start finding out info because, like, people go on and find out info stuff. It's how, like, Zanky makes his videos. Like, Zanky makes videos reporting it. Same thing with Illinois. Same thing with a bunch of other big bay tubers that report the stuff, like when there's new releases and stuff coming. Once we find out, get out the info, and then obviously everybody's coming to me like, did you see this? Did you see this? I do. I see, honestly, all of it. I just don't report on it that much, except when I talk about it in the videos like this, because it's like they're already making the videos talking about the stuff. Well, what good would it be like me talking about the stuff that everybody else has talked about, which it's already coming and stuff. But yeah, and I try, if there's a booster, I try not to like figure out all the parts of the boosters because I like being surprised by the parts they put in. That's one thing I love about the random boosters. But yeah. Let's see here. Louis next, then Drum, then Iga, then Last Shoe. We don't know that Apocalypse, like I said, it's two different lists. The one at the beginning of the episode is different than the one at the end. But all I know is, it's a given we're getting free. We're getting Fafnir. Then we're gonna get Louis with Longinus. After that, it's a given we're gonna get Drum, Iga, and Shoe. It's just whatever order it is, But yeah. Somebody's saying, okay, geez, I'm just explaining everything, Israel, you can take with it what you want to, but yeah, after Louis, it's gonna be Lane. Like I said, we don't know. Time will tell with this. We're in, honestly, like, going into just open waters with it. We don't know exactly who's gonna be coming when. After Louis, we'll know that Shoe's gonna be coming. We'll know that Iga's gonna be coming. We'll know when Drum's gonna be coming. We won't know what order, but we'll be getting their bays. And then after they show up, it's completely up in the air. Who the heck's showing up? Besides, like, obviously the rumored Wayne Valhalla, which can be beast. But yeah, I would like if they save Shoe for last, the best for last. Hey, it's an opinionated thing, But Shoe's a boss. They're all boss bladers for sure. But yeah. Oh no, not you. Oh, it's all good, Israel. But yeah, like I said, time will tell with it. No matter what. Honestly, to me, it doesn't matter what order because they're all going to be showing up. It's just enjoy the journey, get hyped for the bays. It's going to be awesome because obviously the new Fafnir is going to be an absolute boss with spin stealing. Fafnir in general, even with Wizard, is good against right rotation bays because it'd be stealing some crazy power. And it's like, I'm going to sit there and laugh at you and take all your power. So right rotation bays, you already know this new Fafnir is going to be a beast. A Super King Fafnir that's heavier than all the other ones, which probably will even have better teeth. Think about that for a second. And then the same thing for Longinus. Crazy attacker, which I'm guessing this Longinus is not only going to have the metal with it, because that's always the big gimmick with Longinus, having the metal, but I see it being a rubber attacker, just like how Valkyrie is. Because, like, the metal and also having some rubber on it, too, that sounds like a Longinus for sure. They add the rubber with it, just like how they did Valkyrie. I'm gonna be scared of that Longinus. Like, that thing's gonna hit like a truck. Valkyrie and for right rotation base hits like a truck. It's a given. Seeing some of the battles with it, it's a boss. Longinus is gonna be the same thing. And then Spriggan being able to adapt like it does. Dragon coming in with some crazy, crazy power. Maybe still have an electronic driver because that's the gimmick for Dragon. And then Achilles being a balanced type bay with some serious attack and defense as well. I'm so excited to see it, man. It's going to be wild. Just imagine Atomic Dash. I would not want to see that because it would break the game, honestly. Atomic Dash and Bearing Dash, they both are not needed. It's only the only drivers that should get dashes are honestly attack and defense drivers. The furthest would be some defense drivers. Like I said, the furthest I'd go with it is Dimension, with how they have Dimension Dash on Lord Spriggan, because Dimension actually has a pretty good LED. That's the absolute furthest I go with it. No crazy drivers that have some crazy LED or anything, Imagine some defensive drivers. I could see some defensive drivers getting dashes, makes them more defensive because, they don't have the full out stamina. It's just to focus on the raw defense. It would up the raw defense. And then obviously more attack, dash drivers. Always nice. But yeah, so, it's just my thoughts on things. Definitely excited to see how it's going to pan out. And, guess a little bit of the theory that there might be two evils because obviously, like I said, the red and black evil we saw in the stadium in the beginning of the trailer, and the purple and black evil that was up in the air. Maybe there's two different evils because there's two different protagonists, because it would make sense. Two different antagonists to go against that. But yeah, man, no matter what, it's gonna be an awesome build up. Just sit back and just watch the magic, man. It's gonna all start kicking off, especially with this episode, because free. Yeah. I mean, atomic in one. Let's see, drivers like orbit extender. Let's see, orbit extender, atomic. Don't need dash; it would break the meta. Yep, Lex, you are right. Fi has a long neck. I'm dead, man. He's one of the characters that I want to see come back, like on the top list. I already made the whole list video. You can go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, so anybody who's just here for the episode review, it's over. You can feel free to tune out or such. But for the big time fans and everybody who's been wondering how I've been doing during this time period, this is where I'm going to talk about some stuff. So I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to talk about stuff now. And like I said, this is going to be where I'm mainly just giving some big time updates on things that are going on, because like I've explained before in countless videos, I can't explain it anymore without being really, really repetitive. So that's why I'm not doing any more just update videos or anything. I'm just going to include an update with each of these episode reviews because I'm talking to you guys directly, so you know what's going on. But situation lately, I mean, it's been it's been really, really crazy, honestly, with life. I've still been working my job and such. I'm an essential worker. Anybody who doesn't know, essential worker. I'm also living in New York, so just being safe out there, and everybody, of course, stay safe out there. If you go out or such, and just stay safe in general. And a lot of stuff going on. Been moving one of my family friends. We actually spent like a couple of days ago moving all the stuff out of their house. So, got them all moved and stuff. So definitely been feeling that. Feeling definitely tired because I've been waking up pretty early. I'm not a early bird anymore. That was definitely done after college, because just staying up and pulling a bunch of all-nighters getting work done. So I'm not much of an early bird anymore, but waking up early for those things. And also I had to wake up early to go to my job yesterday. I had an early shift, still working on that. And I kind of woke up early today just because my sleep pattern's kind of thrown off. Anybody who knows when you have a certain pattern of sleeping and then it just, gets thrown off, it just kind of messes it all up. Like if you normally work second shift and you go to bed by like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning or something, or whenever. Some people wake up probably really, really early. I can't do that anymore. But, when you do, it makes it where you wake up and early and such, and then your whole pattern's thrown off. Those that know, it's hard to explain. But been moving them, got to move a little bit more stuff tomorrow, and also be working my job. Still a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with me. So everybody who's been reaching out and supporting and such, and understands that I'm one person trying to do a lot of stuff for the channel. I definitely appreciate it. It takes a lot of stress and such off my shoulders, because I know there are people out there that are still put out more bakugan videos, more Beyblade videos, more skits and stuff. Just during this time period, I've explained a lot of stuff's going on. Might not be able to put out as much as I can. I'm obviously still trying to keep it up with things going out daily. I'm going to even be recording videos after this ends. I'm going to be going and filming a lot after this ends, actually. Speaking of which, I'm going to plug in my phone because I want my phone battery to charge up. I'm obviously streaming with you guys on my phone, and I don't want the battery to get way, way low, because I'm going to be trying to attempt recording the skit finale after this, on top of also some other stuff. But yeah, let me see. Just make sure it's charging. Okay, 60%. That's not too bad. So I'm just going to let this charge up. But yeah, like I said, it'll be probably about 2-3 weeks, probably in this time period. We're going to start moving ourselves. Moving homes, and that means I got to start packing up all my stuff, but also I still got things on the way. I've got things that are coming, that I got to unbox and such. What are skits? Apocalypse, my skit series, my Beyblade skit series, Metal Fight Beyblade skits, the Zero G skit series that I'm working on right now. The finale, I'm up to the finale. I just haven't had time to film it because I already know it's going to be split into different big videos, because I'm battling until there's one side standing. It's the finale for the skits, but it takes a lot of time to do that, but that's what that is. Basically my own end to Metal Fight Beyblade in my own world. The first skit series I made has 200 plus episodes, literally just like the show. There's a rising actions, you introduce the characters, you have the evils, all that good stuff. Those that know or have seen it has seen it. There's a lot of episodes with it. And it's the same thing with the Zero G ones. And I'm just at the end of those right now, and big plans for MFB after, but those probably won't happen until after I move, but yeah, skits are a signature thing on his channel. At least one of them, I say the main 3 things I do, obviously Beyblade, bakugan, and also a little bit of theater with the skits. One of my friends told me that they're like, you do Beyblade, bakugan, but also your skits, it's part Beyblade, but also theater with it, because you're doing big time acting and you have roles and voices and such for all your characters, and you're making your own story. I'm like, yeah, that is true, and it's a lot even doing all of that, and I'm one person doing all of that on top of the things that I mentioned before. And also we're going to be moving in like 2 to 3 weeks, so like I said, during this time period it's going to be harder for me to upload. I'll be trying my best to do so, because you guys know it's what keeps me sane. I know I say it a lot, but it really is. I just try to emphasize that, this is what keeps me sane. That's maybe how I'm able to put out so much, even having so much going on behind the scenes. It's great. Definitely recommend if anyone hasn't watched it. Very entertaining for sure. I've recorded in so many videos, like so many different areas with it. Whenever I've gone on the big trips, like, for example, Anime Expo, for example, when I went out to California, when I went to honestly the Baytuber Brawl, even back then, the Blader Bash, all these different events, I have put those parts, like those events and such, as a part of the skits. It's like a little Easter egg thing with them, but you could tell by the area, even where I record and such, the time period I filmed for skits everywhere. So it's all incorporated with that. So it's literally my own series. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. There's tons and tons of episodes with it, and it's all a storyline. So yeah, it's how it's going to be with the burst skits. Everybody's excited about the burst skits. It's going to be a huge storyline. It's going to be a huge storyline that's going to take me years to finish. And I'm saying that already now without them even being started. I did these MFB skits and they lasted me 6 years, you guys. 6 years after MFB ended. That's how long the MFB skits have lasted me, where I'm just doing the finale for them in general in the second series right now. Are you going to start with dual layers? It'll be like single layers, even all the way down to single layers. Are we going, like, it's going to feature bays from single layers all the way up to Super King. Every bay that is not an anime bay is going to be in the skits. It's how I always do it. Every bay, because it gives the limelight and such to those bays. Because we obviously all know about the stock bays that are going on in the show. Every single character with all their bays and such that are in the show. But we obviously get the bays, like the ones, for example, that come in the random boosters, the one with the random layers, just getting a bunch of random parts and such, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's going to take a few years for sparking bays. Not in general. I mean, you never know. Like I said, I just go with it as I go along. It sort of creates itself. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. I look at it like there's a huge blank canvas and I just start painting. I just start adding different colors as things go along. That's how it goes. And then they just build and build and build to the point where you got all these powerful bays and then a big build up and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's going to take patience and time with it. People are going to be like, I know on the first episode that I even make of it, they're going to be like, where's Hydra? Where's Leonis? Where's Kolshidra? You got to build this stuff, It's like how the show is. You wouldn't want to introduce the full-out evil Bay in the very first episode, because then everybody would know who that Bay is and may just go on a rampage. That wouldn't make sense to any plot of any show ever. Honestly, that's like introducing the most evil character in the very first episode, and then that's what it's all built around. They're strong, but it's still like you don't want that build. You want some big time, like, crazy build up things, and especially shock factor, because people love shock factor. That's why I hold off so long about laying out the crazy things with even my skits. Y'all are gonna see the craziness with it, and like I said, this is how I get out my joy. This is how I get out my anger. There's been a lot of points during this time period where things have gotten so stressful that I've held both Leonis and Kolshidra in my hands, and I've had breakdowns during this time period. And I just say this being fully honest with you guys, because you're my fam, and I just want you guys to know, it's been that wild with things. But, don't think that will has gone down. If anything, it's been crazy, crazy expanding. And when these skits happen, I'm going to have you guys shook. At the very end of these MFB skits, when I finish this, I'm going to have you guys shook. With the burst skits, I'm going to have you guys shook. That's how I always have it. If you've seen my other skit series, I'm not lying. That's for sure. Because I did some acting and such when I was in college, and, learned from that. And just even seeing how, like, shows go, trying to up my acting and such, just letting out my creativity. That's the main thing. But yeah, all this stuff planned, but also like a 2-3 week window where I'm trying to get all this stuff done on top of working and also moving houses. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on Just bear with me, be patient with me, and those that truly understand and are truly patient with me and just get it, thank you so much. There's gonna be more content coming, even when gonna be going crazy, moving everything out of the house, packing up everything, and all that good stuff, and also some unboxings. But yeah, which one is the first skit episode? My first skit series is called the Beyblade Skittles. That's what I call it. Skittles, obviously that being implied with it. I have a playlist on here. I have different playlists for them. Obviously, there's Metal Fight Beyblade Skittles skit event order. There's that one. It shows the order of all the events that happen, because obviously some of them were recorded before others, but then I wanted to weave them in to the entire story. That being with Bull, because I recorded a little arc with Bull when I was in college at the very beginning, and then like a year later is when I started the big series, but wanted to weave that all in, if that makes sense. But the Zero G skit series, it's literally just called Beyblade Zero G Skittles. They're both playlists on my channel. And all the events are in order with that one, because nothing was like recorded before that. Obviously, the first skit series, and then just going into the sequel for it, being this one now. And we're at episode 100 now. Like I said, it's the finale. I just got to film it, and I'm glad I'm getting it done, because I'm like, I have to finish this skit series here in this complex before we move, because just poetic justice, just the kind of artist writer in me, I like it when there's like big time closure with things. That's what I wanted to get with this whole series, and there's going to be a lot of closure with it towards the end. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you'll see. I have a lot of this mapped out already. But it has to end here in this complex, because that's where it all started. That's where this whole entire series with those bays, all those now 5 years ago, started. It was in this complex, and I had to end it in this complex. And then with the burst skits, it'll be a little bit maybe in this complex, but obviously with the new place, because we're going to be moving, And I've already got big time story planned for that. I think ahead a lot of things, because just the artist in me, I have to think ahead with just how my life is. I think try to think 3-4 steps ahead. That's just how I am with anything I do. You can even tell with the unboxings or stuff. But yeah. Another thing is let's see, a Zero G after event order. Yep, the Zero G series happens after the skit event order one, the Beyblade Skittles skit event order. After all those episodes, the Zero G one starts, and that's the one I'm working on now. Gonna do the finale for that. Hopefully by the end of this week, it'll be all done. A lot of stuff going on, but still. Yeah, like I said, a lot going on. Just gonna be putting out as much content as I obviously can before we're moving and getting everything packed up. There's big things for Bakugan. I got some unboxings that are going to be happening. Also, it'll probably be in the next couple weeks, but let me just say this. Those that are Bakugan fans, I'll just say this. I've done my first video brawl. And I know how to do it now. There's a whole format for doing video brawls. But yeah. I've done my first one, and it's going to be awesome. You'll see it. You'll see it. That's all I gotta say about that. But big plans. A lot of stuff's been happening the last few days, so you'll see it. Then what is Skittles? It just stands for skits. There's skits. The Beyblade Skittles series happened before, and then think of all these events happening. Then the sequel, like how Zero G was a sequel to Metal Fight Beyblade after the Nemesis Crisis. It's the same thing in this case. Beyblade Skittles. The Zero G Skittles are the sequel to the Beyblade Skittles, because it pays homage to that and also includes the Zero G Bays. But yeah, I think I've explained everything. If you haven't seen the series, go check it out. It's up here on the channel. A lot of people go back and watch them. But yeah, I watched Skittles, then Event Order, then Zero G. No, the Beyblade Skittles, that playlist just shows all the skits with their actual number, as in the order that I made them. But the skit Event Order one, think of it as an entire series, just like how there's Beyblade Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, Metal Fury, Shogun Steel, or even Beyblade Burst, Beyblade Burst God or Evolution, Beyblade Burst Cho Z or Turbo, then Beyblade Burst Rise or GT, and now Super King, like how that is. The skit event order list is just the event, the order of when all the events happen. So if you're gonna watch that list, any playlist, watch that one, because it'll show the order of all the events. I just weave them together, But yeah, so they're the same thing, pretty much. They're pretty much the same thing. Just the skit event order has the event order, hence the name. But yeah, so if you guys are ever bored or not have much to do, definitely go check out the series. I've been working hard on it, like I said, 5 years and ending it off now. And plus, one of the only, I guess, big tubers that's still doing some MFB content. But yeah. But this will be the swan song for me. I will be doing an homage series afterwards, but that will probably be after I move because there's so much going on now. There's no way I'm going to get it done while I'm here. And I say that out full honesty just because of like the time crunch I've got right now. But the skits will end here. The burst skits will start up and they're going to be awesome. So that's all I got to say. You guys already know. A lot planned for it. And I have more burst bays than MFB bays. So it's going to be a big series. But yeah, anyways, going to end this off. Like I said, everybody that's been understanding during this time period and also everybody that's reached out to me. I've had a bunch of people just message me and be like, yo, I just want to check in, make sure you're doing all right. I know you got a lot going on and just know I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for just reaching out and checking up on me because a lot has been going on. I haven't been online as much for a lot of stuff. I haven't been in Discord. I've hardly been on Facebook just to share memes. I haven't been on Instagram that much. It's just I haven't been online like too much because so much has been going on. I'm just trying to get enough sleep and all that good stuff. But anyways, thanks so much to everybody that's reached out. You know exactly who you are, and I love all of you. And everybody who's watching, thanks so much, and just for being understanding of everything that's going on right now. So, yeah, man. Like I said, every episode review, I'll be just doing an update on things that are going on. So, next week's episode, I'll update you on what's going on then, and then the week after that, and all that good stuff. Until things have calmed down, just that way you guys know, and plus out of respect. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode review. I'm really hyped for 8. You already know because your boy Free is showing up, and also anybody wondering about the new releases, they'll come. Just waiting, just playing the waiting game. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily and I put in that work, man. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Did somebody just say, yeah, notifications broken? It's funny as soon as I said that. Yeah. Zwikes, it's all good, man. Just glad you stopped by. But anyways, till next time, guys, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay awesome and cool shoot. Let it rip. I'm up out of here.